Good evening. I'd like to call this evening's planning board meeting to order. If everyone would please stand for the flag salute.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Act and the annual notice of meetings. A copy was posted on the township website, and notice of this meeting was sent to the Sentinel, and a copy was posted at the Franklin Township Municipal Building. I'll take roll call at this time. Mr. Brandt?
Here.
Mr. Clark?
Here.
Mr. Doyle? Mr. Kelly?
Here.
Mr. Milady?
Here.
Mr. Swade?
Here.
Mr. Ranson? Mr. Cahoot? Mayor Bruno?
Here.
Mr. Travaglione?
Here.
Mr. Pesh?
Here.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to open nominations for board chair. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to swear in the board members.
Yes.
So we'll do the, like to swear in the board member, the new board members, Mr. Jason Brandt, and then we have a few members that need to be reappointed, Jason Pesh and Kyle Clark, correct? Do we have any other members, Kristen? Okay, very good. So I'd like each of you to hold your hand up, your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jason Brandt.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully.
I will faithfully.
Impartially and justly.
Impartially and justly.
Perform all the duties.
Perform all the duties.
As a member of the Township of Franklin Planning Board.
As a member of the Franklin Township Planning Board.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
I do solemnly swear.
I solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution.
I will support the Constitution.
Of the United States.
Of the United States. Of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance.
And I'll bear true faith and allegiance.
To the same.
To the same.
And to the government established.
To the government established.
In the United States and in this state.
In the United States and in this state.
Under the authority of the people.
Under the authority of the people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and at this time, I'd like to open nominations for board chairman.
Nominate Joe Petch for chair.
You gotta open them first. You gotta say, I'll open them.
I make a motion to open the nomination for Joe Petch. For chairman.
At this time, I make a motion to close nominations.
Well, we need to
You
nominate.
gotta
Yeah, you gotta
nominate
nominate.
somebody.
I nominate Mr. Pesh, for chair.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I make a motion, we close nominations. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Who was second, Kelly?
Percy, would you call a roll on that nomination?
Mr.
Jason, settle down, you're new here. This might be
Listen,
short,
I thought
it
you
might
wanted me
be
to run this
short-lived,
official.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Milady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
And Mr. Travaglione?
Yes.
You vote yourself?
Yeah.
Mr. Pesh?
Not sure. Yes, makes two of us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You can do something about the new member, John.
Yeah. First off, I'd like to thank the board for your vote this evening, and at this time, I'll entertain the nomination for solicitor.
I would like to nominate E. Catherine Elif. Second that.
All right, any others? Hearing no others, a roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Milady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travaglione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. All right, let's move on to...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Kate. We'll move on to, I'll entertain a nomination for vice chair.
Ralph?
Trevelyan. I nominate Ralph Trevelyan.
A
I have a
second.
nomination, I have a second. Any others? Hearing no others, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ralph.
Entertain a motion for board secretary.
Make a motion, nominate Christina Mulfer.
Second.
I have a motion, second. Any others? Hearing no others, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Congratulations, Christine.
All right, next next is the nomination for engineer slash planner.
I nominate CME Engineering.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Hearing no others. Chris, go ahead with the roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Abstain.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. All right, congratulations. Next would be the official depository for 2025. Currently, it's Newfield Bank.
I nominate Ralph Trevelyan.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Hearing no others, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. All right, next would be the official calendar, and it's in your packet, which is the same third Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Is there a motion for that?
Motion to approve the calendar is listed.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
The last one, I need a motion for the official newspaper. And Chris, did we name last year? Do you recall we named two?
Yes, South Jersey Times
And the Sentinel? Okay.
Correct, yes.
All right.
I make the motion for the official newspapers.
And
South Jersey Times and the
And
Sentinel.
the Sentinel.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any others? Hearing no others, Chris, go ahead for the roll call vote, please.
Mr. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. Kate, this time I would ask you to swear in the professionals for, and so noted that this swearing would carry for the entire year.
Okay, very good. Chris and Ed, raise your right hand. You swear affirm the testimony you'll be providing to the planning board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Nice one.
Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Moving on to resolutions, PB 2402 for the Generation Enterprise. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve PB 2402.
Second.
All right, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Travalione?
Abstain.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. And the second resolution is PB 2405, which is the Bunker Fitness Center, LLC.
I'll make a motion to approve PB 2405.
Have a motion?
Second.
I have a second. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Mr. Malady?
Yes.
Mr. Swade?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes.
Chairman Pesh?
Yes. Applications, PB 2409, that application has been rescheduled for next meeting. There was a error in the notification. Two property owners were not notified. They're going to notify them. The hearing on that application will be February 18th, the next meeting. And they're only required to notify the two individuals, two property owners that weren't notified so there will not be a total re-notification. So that will be heard on February 18th, 7 o'clock in this building. Reports. Ralph, I understand you have a agricultural advisory report.
I gave every one of the members here tonight a form. We're doing a marketing program for more farmers to buy into the farmland preservation program. And every year we have to annually, the Agriculture Advisory Committee is a subset of the Planning Board, and every year we have to report to the Planning Board. I was not able to do it at the December meeting, so I'm doing it tonight. We take in about $125,000 per year at our 1% dedicated property tax, and it's an open space fund that can be spent in 3 different directions: recreation, farmland preservation, and historic renovation. As we speak, during the calendar year 24, there was some historic renovation for the old train station in the tune of about $40,000. And then there was some work spent at the Malaga Lake Park. And I understand this year they're going to do more work at Forest Grove Park and another park. Is that true, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah,
It's on the agenda
to some
for the year.
extent, yeah.
So currently, the fund at the end of the year had $550,000. And this open space fund, we all paid for with our 1% tax, 1 cent per hundred, I'm sorry, not 1%. Also during the year, we report on how many farms we think will be preserved and how many acres we think. This year, we're estimating that 135 acres will go to preservation with an outlay from this township of $60,000. The state of New Jersey, the county of Gloucester, and the township of Franklin have entered into a joint agreement and grant where the state pays 60% of the preservation costs, and the remaining 40% are split evenly between the county and the township. So that's the official report for this year, 2025.
Okay, thanks, Ralph.
Have they come up with the new pricing yet, Ralph?
State of New Jersey Agriculture Development Committee, known as the SADC, has come up with a new valuation formula. In the past, they said developers were the largest threat to farmland, and in the last recent 10 years, it's warehousing, and in the more recent 5 years, it's solar fields. Based on that and more money coming into the farmers from these outside sources, the state realized they weren't paying enough to the farmer, so their goal is to increase the appraisals by 20%. And that new valuation formula will roll out, give or take, May 1st of this year.
Okay.
That's kind of what the holdup is?
That's what the holdup is. We haven't done any work because we put everything on hold. Everybody's waiting for their new valuations.
How exactly does that work? Ralph, did you say?
60, 20, 20?
No. How are they across
Okay,
the board raising the valuations when they're done by independent appraisers?
There's a list of approved appraisers by the state of New Jersey, and these appraisers, like all market conditions, location, and they compare each farm with 3 other farms on soil types, whether they're contingent or not to other farms, and of course what values are in the area. And the state of New Jersey felt that they were not offering enough to the farmers because they've had a larger declining rate in the past 3 years. So they thought they had to, I hate to use the term, but I will, sweeten the pot, offer more to the farmers to have them move into the program.
I'm not sure I understand that, because value is the value, and the appraiser's not going to put his reputation on the line to juice up a number.
They're changing the formula to allow for, if your farm that you intend on preserving is next to an already preserved farm, proper planning says you want farms next to farms. So there's an incentive where it's a higher ratio is paid if you're already next to a farm, as opposed to a non-preserved farm, as opposed to a non-farm. So there's an increase if you fall into that category. They're also looking into, as I stated, soil types. Many of our soils are 100% prime farmland in our township. A lot of areas in the state of New Jersey have muck and clay and other soils. So they're taking into effect the better soil quality will get a higher appraisal, even though the developer or the solar farm or the warehouse doesn't care about the soil.
I'm just having a hard time understanding that logic, because let's say a guy got his farm preserved last year, his appraiser valued it at X, and then the next door neighbor gets it appraised under this new program the following year, and he gets 20% higher. What sort of recourse does that guy from last year have? Say, hey, wait a minute, there's no difference here, we're all in the same neighborhood.
There is
How
no
you-
recourse.
Yeah.
He signed an agreement, he signed a contract at the
I
time.
know, but the appraiser's putting his name on the line, he's an independent guy.
Yes, he is.
Right, so he's not, I'd like to know more about the details.
All right, I'll talk to him more after the meeting.
Would it be fair to say that the appraised value is not going to change? They're simply going to give additional funds in certain cases?
And the answer to your question is no, the appraised values will be higher. I hate to say a number, but let's just say the average acre in Franklin Township appraised is at $7,000 currently. Under the new formula, it'll be 7,000 plus 20%, should the new formula come in at 20%.
I think what's basically happening, they have new criteria. So the new criteria is what's making the values change. So that's really, so in essence, maybe it's, the farm didn't change, right? So the criteria.
And the market
changed.
didn't change.
But the criteria
Actually,
that
it
made the
did,
value.
Jim, and I'll explain. There's a formula where they take 3 numbers into account. What a builder would pay for the farm, and what a farmer would pay for the farm. If a builder is offering $20,000 an acre, and another farmer offers $5,000 an acre, the difference is $15,000. Well, under the old formula, the state of New Jersey offers the farmer that wants to preserve the missing piece, the $15,000. In the last 3 to 5 years post-COVID, there have been many resale of already existing preserved farms. 5 years ago, the state of New Jersey said the average preserved farm was selling for $3,000 to $4,000 per acre in our area. That number has moved up to $6,000 per acre because there seems to be more cottage farmers and paying more. And I choose that word carefully, cottage farmers. The higher that the preserved farm is bid up, it makes the piece in the middle smaller. Therefore, the state's changing the formula.
Okay, thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
I want to make a quick little comment. Franklin Township has 13,600 acres of assessed farmland, and of that, there's 3,380 already preserved. So it's, open space forever. That's it.
Okay, very good, thank you. Chris, correspondence?
No.
This time I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of December 17th and also the closed session minutes.
Make a motion.
I have a motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call. Oh, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Abstain.
Yeah, I got 2 abstentions there. Okay. Kate, no reason for closed session this evening, correct?
No.
Thank you. Closing comments. Any board members have closing comments?
I have a comment that I'm going to address to our mayor. Last year during 2024, the planning board and its committee worked on the master plan revisit, and we would like to know how that is progressing on the township committee side.
It's not right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't really discussed it.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the board, as well as thanking the mayor and the committee for their confidence in my abilities to serve here. So thank you for the appointment, Mr. Mayor, if you could pass that along to your colleagues at the committee. Also, I know that there's been recent affordable housing rules that came out, so I'm looking forward to discussing those with our planner and the township committee moving forward to implement some of those changes. So,
Excellent.
and congratulations, Mr. Pastor, on your appointment, Chairman.
All right. Thanks, Jason. And with that said, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
your knowledge of land use and developing of codes is going to keep everybody on their toes here. I'm going to actually have to do my homework to be able to keep up with you.
I think Mr. Bruin is already regretting the decision within the first 2 seconds of sitting down. So,
I concur.
would that be correct, Mr. Bruin?
Welcome aboard. Just a couple notes here. The TVs, Chris, not on a resident lot line adjustment, but on developer application. We want to make sure that they submit an electronic copy so we can get the monitors running.
They can submit electronic copy, however, they have to provide their own laptop to show that.
To run it?
I cannot put that on a
On it,
township
okay. So
laptop.
we want to make that part of our checklist so that we can get
They have to bring their own,
their own laptop and plug it in.
device.
All right, that's fine. We want to get that piece up so the audience can see. And I'm not really concerned about a resident lot line, a minor, it's more about a major application. Financial disclosures should be coming out when, Chris, April or so? April. I remind everybody to make sure you file your financial disclosures. It's easy to do, and if you don't, the state will come down and bring the hammer down on you. So be forewarned.
I think they're usually due April.
Yeah, I think so. They're due in April, they come out in April. In the next couple months, Barbara's very good about getting them out to everybody. Okay, with that, no one else has anything else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn at this time.
Make a motion.
I have a motion, second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you for coming out this evening.
Wow.